Hey everybody, trying to figure out what's going on here. I really am. You never know. You don't know until you see it. I just now found out that they fitting to go out in the boat. Hey y'all take that dip net off of the top of that boat. Said they rode last night with a dip net on the road right there. Hey, good morning everybody. Hey, Teresa. I'm gonna go get my tablet. I left it at the shelter. I'm gonna go get my tablet so I can see is it blurry and stuff. See, do I have to move? I'll be right back, y'all. Well, Stephen, y'all going in Stan's boat?
Yeah.
Take my boat, sir. Hey, take my boat. I was wondering what you was talking about. It's gonna be crowded in that boat in there.
It'll be alright.
Well, Stephen, y'all going in Stan's boat?
Yeah.
Hey, take my boat, sir. Take my boat.
I'd rather take this one. I like don't do it at all.
Why is that, Steve?
Because that's just what I want to do.
You never know, y'all. I don't know why you don't want to take that pontoon boat. I'll get looking at comments here in a minute. I'm telling you, you seen that title? Like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. You can't tell what Stephen's gonna do. I mean, I am telling you, you can't tell what he's gonna do. It don't look blurry on the tablet. Stephen, take my boat, son. I ain't gonna get on there until later on today.
Yeah, I'll be on the front tying lines about the whole time. This is fine.
Oh, y'all fit the tie lines out?
Yeah.
Are you gonna bait them up now?
Might as well.
Hey, I mean, if you want me to go and drive, son, I will. Take my boat. Y'all see me sitting here like, I mean, I do this all the time. Trying to like figure out what he's doing. He's talking about, I don't know if y'all heard him. He said he's gonna be sitting on the front. Anyway, tying lines. So y'all ain't gonna fish, Stephen? Just gonna tie out lines?
That's right.
Okay. Well, then, in that case, it's all right then. Oh, what he said, y'all, and I mean, I'm telling you, I've been trying to figure out what he's gonna do for the last hour. I'm telling you, the last hour. Was he talking about 2 or 3 different things? But they not going fishing. They going to tie the push-ups out for later today.
Sit down right here.
Hey, good morning, Leanne. Hey, Dove. Hey, Pam. Hey, Monique. Sweet, that's sweet Monique, by the way.
Well, we don't need to do it. Let's get it. Let's don't get it. Then let's get it on the road.
And you can look it up on the radar, y'all. And they saying it's supposed to rain all next week. I don't know why. It always does that.
Guitars and Cadillac, hillbilly music, that mainly keeps me hanging on. I said, guitars and
Let me remind y'all,
Cadillac.
he's full grown, Danny. He wants to be his own man. Yeah, I let him do that. I just trying to like figure out what they doing. No, I don't mess with him too much. But I was like wanting to know what we're gonna do. You know, I mean, last I heard, he's gonna cook dinner. You know, cook them fish. The day at dinner, I seen it on the tail end of his video sometimes this morning. I didn't see it all, but now they say the fish is biting down here. I don't think they doing that good last night, but hey, Miss Gladys, I don't think they doing that good last night. It didn't look like to me they done all that good. You know, when I finally got back to the camper, I was over there taking dancing lessons. I'll tell y'all about that in a minute, but I was I don't know, I walked outside last night. I don't know, he said the spark plug blowed out, Leanne. I didn't see that, which I didn't see all his video this morning. But let me get back on track. Oh yeah, I walked out last night, and there was so many boats at the ramp. I couldn't tell who was who. I could hear my stereo, and I seen Bentley come out of camper and go running down there. Hey, Mardell, I seen Bentley go running down there. He come back and I said, "What is it?" He said, "I missed a boat." I said, "What?" He said, "I missed a boat." When I come in there, my phone is about halfway working. And y'all, I'm gonna walk down and hit the landing in just a minute. I called up Stephen and told him, I said, "Man, Bentley wanted to go." He said, well, he told me he didn't want to go. I said, well, he changed his mind. And he come back and got him. Y'all seen on the video last night, he come back and got him. But I actually walked, when I said, well, tell Bentley to be at the landing, and Bentley's still young, So I walked outside and walked down there at the landing and sat at that bench where I'm fit to go in just a minute. As soon as I get through telling this, hey Tony, hey boy, uh, and two women walked up there and started talking to me. and hey, it always happens to me. I seen my text this morning. Tammy said, I see you got off the couch. Hey y'all, I was down there just as innocent as I could be. Watching Bentley, because there's a bunch of people. Here come two women walking up. I'm gonna walk down there to the landing, y'all. It might be fuzzy here, while I'm walking. But just bear with me. I think it'll be all right. It might not be all right walking. I think it'll be all right when we get down there. Get down here where the action's at. Did y'all hear me say a while ago that like the rain was supposed to be real bad? And I'm gonna show y'all something here too. Well, I'm fit to show y'all something. I didn't know this yesterday. The man that burned the goats. It kind of might break your heart. They can't leave the goat at home because it's crippled. And I know the guy. He said he went to the sale, and he said, whatever happened to this goat? Whatever happened to him? See how he's walking straight-legged in the back? He said, whatever happened to him happened at the sale. He said, when he sits down, he can't get back up. And he knows who his mom and daddy is. See him going over there? So, sometimes when we're talking, y'all, on these lives, we don't really know how much we clarify. See him trying to get away from me? They told me he didn't like other people. Look at this little rascal. What you doing, little bit? What you doing, little bit? Let me pick a little bit up here. Come here, little bit. Come here. Little rascal, you. Look at here you go. If they didn't know me, y'all, they'd be having a fit. The people. What's this dog's name? Harley, what you doing? Watch it. I'm gonna put him down. I bet he's gonna take off. So I forgot where I was at. But he told me the goat You know, I asked the question that everybody always asks. You know, what did the doctor say? What's wrong with him? He said it cost $2,500 to take him some to college just to begin the process. And he sure keeps walking right. I done follow him all over the place. Keeps walking away from me. So when he sits down, he can't get up on his own. So let me show you what a mess I got. See, I'm holding this in one hand. But when he sits down, he can't get back up on his own. So they have to go out in the morning time and pick him up, which I think he stays in the house. I'm gonna quit walking behind him because he act like he don't like. So now you know why they run the goats. When you're talking to a crowd of people. So when I sit down, I can concentrate a little more about what I'm saying and look at the tablet. But I hate that about the goat, but he said he was a baby. And I said, well, boy, I'm glad you got him. I know that guy, Lee. I know him. He'll look after him. And I found out what they was having over here last night. It was a graduating uh, thing. And some of y'all might remember Skeeter Grizzard getting on, our coming in there while we was down here one time. Him and his girlfriend couldn't hang last night. Come in the camper and sit around. Well, y'all bear with me a minute now to get settled down. I'll tell y'all a little more about what I actually know. Though I tell you what I noticed, y'all, this morning, like kind of first thing, I noticed there wasn't no bunch of boats coming. And I like go to thinking, like the way I always do. I said, man, it must be gonna rain. And then come to find out, they say it's supposed to rain all week. Hey, Glenda. Hey, Tony. Hey, April. Hey, Janae. Hey, Barbara. Oh, I don't know y'all about the weather. I can tell you this right here, it's dry in the camper. Yeah, it is pretty nice down here. This right here, y'all, is like the time to go to Six Flags, where it ain't so crowded. Here comes somebody. He throwed his hand up, waved. So let me tell y'all something. Nah, Teresa, you ain't leaving, are you? Hey, Miss. Hey, Miss Good-looking Ian Bill. I see that. Hey, Miss Chevy. So y'all, let me tell you who likes me. Babies, youngins, most men like me. And about 3/4 of the women like me, but there's some women that hate my guts. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'll tell you something to notice. You always watch for like somebody that will bend down and pet a dog. You always watch for that. If you and I kind of watch everything, y'all. Somebody that'll reach down and pet a strange dog that they don't know. And that's something I do. I used to do that roofing a lot. I would always stop and bend down and pet the people's dog. And I also like cats. I know you wouldn't think Hodges would like cats, but I do like cats. It's just our dogs. We had some, but they left. We had some. Then you have a cute boys when you talk to him. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I used to like all that. We used to go up there to Six Flags and stuff. And it just got too crowded. And no one thing's how. Yeah, I go along with that. About the how a youngin treats his mama. Danny, I like you for you a good, honest guy. Yeah, I try to be. I try to be, Monique. I sure do. And no, not that youngest. Yeah, a lot of men don't like cats. I like cats, y'all. Just our dogs. They don't like cats. And I wanted to get some more dogs, but Tammy won't let me get none. Well, I know what you're getting around to, Dove. I reckon I do. Oh, yeah, Steven's good to his mama. He's good to her, whether he's on camera or off of camera. Danny, you got eyes like a hawk. How people treat an elderly and say a lot about them is how those are my people. Yep. Oh, yeah, I see through people. Ah, you know what, you all right, but I try not to do that. I try not to let my mind do that because I'm real good at it. But I can tell you this right here. Danny did. Lady have a, I don't know. I think she did. I think she did have a snake because I couldn't see the snake. I couldn't walk in. I couldn't walk up there because of the munchkins would walk up there. So I wanted to walk over there, but I mean, the munchkins would walk up there. Here's another boat putting in there. Y'all, oh man, ain't gonna be no fish left now.
Oh yeah.
Hey y'all, that's a real nice guy right there. I've talked to him down here quite a few times. I talk to everybody. Man, he's a heck of a nice guy. And you can look at him and tell it too. So, y'all, here's what I'm fitting to do. I always, Stephen don't ever tell you nothing. I'm going to tell you what I'm fitting to do. I got my tripod here in this way. I'm sitting at this bench. It's way up in the air. And I got my little tripod me and Tammy use it when we at the house. This, I'll show it to you when I get back. This thing's too high. I can't see where my camera's pointing. I'll be right back. And here's what I want you to do. I look at the comments, y'all, and I want you to think of what you want to ask me. Because the the chat good here. But I'll be right back. Give me 3 minutes. I want y'all to time me. See how long it takes. All right, I'm getting up right now. Here it is, y'all. It's down here. It'll be eye level down here. I'll be able to see what I'm looking at. See this? See the other little one right there? Oh, when my mom and daddy got married, you know, I don't really have much of a memory like until I was like 5 or 6 years old. I really don't, but it wasn't nothing too extraordinary. You know, we started a school. I know that I'm a mama's boy, y'all. Well, I'm not only a mama's boy, I'm a woman's boy. I like Tammy around. And when I started school, I seen the bus driver like years later. He said, "You used to have a lot of trouble with your stomach, didn't you?" He started laughing. And my stomach would hurt, y'all. And she asked the doctor about it. The doctor said his stomach probably is hurting. Because everybody thought, I don't think Mama thought that. But there wasn't nothing wrong with me. I'm just a mama's boy. But I don't remember a whole lot. You know, I mean, not then. Like, they'd done been married, quite a few years. I know that, we had a nice house. My daddy made a mistake and I guess it happens to a lot of men. They think having a woman a nice car and in a nice house and should be enough. But, Mom was young, still young. And he would go and do stuff because of both. He would go and do stuff, but he didn't do nothing with her. Yep. Hey, I get on here and kid and stuff. But like, I'm actually a pretty good fella. I'm a better fella than what you might think. And, let me tell y'all something before I get too far away from here. You see how I don't hide nothing? You watch them that hide. You watch them that hide. You hear me cut up and all that? If I was guilty, y'all, I wouldn't be saying nothing. It ain't always just exactly what you might think. I went out on my own a while. I didn't care for that too much. But I was walking in the store. Woman was out there in the parking lot. She was trying to talk to me. I know what she was doing. She said, "Hold on just a minute. I said, well, I got to go. And that happened a pretty good bit, y'all. I knew in my mind what I wanted to do. I had to get my head straight and get back with Tammy. And you don't want to complicate things. You know what I told y'all? When you don't know what to do, don't do nothing. I mean, that's even with buying a car, too. If you can't make up your mind, if they sell it, don't worry about it. Don't do nothing until you get your mind made up what you want to do. And then if you decide you want to do it, you don't care if they add $500 to it. At least you know what you want. Hey, Gladys. Hey, Gladys. Steven is the reason they took Stan's boat is they setting out lines. They not actually fishing. So he should actually be back in a few minutes and probably gonna cook the fish. But that's what I was trying to find out. That's what I was. You see this title? That's what I was trying to figure out what he was doing. And I heard him say the boat's gonna be crowded, and I didn't understand that. Ain't gonna be no fish left. He said the boat's gonna be crowded, and I'm like, I like thinking, my pontoon boat, I'm thinking my pontoon boat, that's where he's been every time, You know. So then I seen him go all get in Chris's, Stan's boat. Well, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But he said that they was just gonna set outlines and then I reckon they'll come back. You don't know what Stephen is doing, y'all. I had a Superbird car. Here's the guy. You'll hear me talking about, see him on the thing there. He likes Tammy, y'all, the one on the golf cart. That's the caretaker. He likes Tammy. Which everybody does, That's the one I said, when we won this $1,000, I said, when you get down there, I said, you text me when you getting out of the car, and you text me when you getting back in. Like meaning don't be hanging around there long. She said, yeah, I'll hold my breath. I was just teasing with her anyway. But I do that sometimes to her. Yeah, we're going to have a good day, y'all. We're going to have a good day. I used to joke with Chris right there about, hey, Chris used to work with me, y'all. One on the golf cart there. I know he'll come out here when he's cutting grass. I used to carry with him about, see, he'll go in there and smoke him one, see. And the people, the committee and stuff, whatever it is, the board of whatever it is there, they know he smokes, but some of them smoke too. And they don't mind if he smokes. And I don't mind if he smokes. He don't smoke around nobody, but I don't mind if nobody smokes. It don't bother me none. But he'd get off that lawnmower and go limping back to the house. He'd be in there about 10 or 15 minutes and he'd come out like turning cartwheels. I used to joke with him about that. But he's a good guy, y'all. Everybody that smokes, it don't lead to other drugs, because I know a bunch of people that all they do is smoke. I don't have no problem with it. It ain't nothing I like for myself, but I don't condemn nobody for smoking. They want to smoke. It don't make no difference to me. All right. Danny told us and showed us the goat. Yep. Okay. Let's see the next one. Chris and Stan, the sweetest. They are good brothers. They are. And y'all don't know it, but Hollywood looks after his brother. He watches over him. You know, when Hollywood was when Stan, I get them mixed up all the time, real bad. And y'all be thinking your question. I'm gonna try to answer them. I try to shorten them up some. I try to shorten my answers up. But Stan got a bunch of tickets when we went to Clark Hill. And I heard Chris say, "Don't worry about it, I'll pay them all." I heard Hollywood say that. It was 13 tickets. It made Hollywood mad. All right, next question. That's funny. People take the farm with them when they go fishing. Yep. My phone is overheated and it shut off. All right, let me get to a question. I sometimes think we're better. I sometimes think we better on our own, being 18 since hubby passed. I learned a hard lesson. I'm just enjoying my best life. Okay, I got you. I didn't know that. Oh, that's Glenda. Yeah, I did know that, Glenda. Let's see. Next question. Yeah, they brothers. They are, Jody. They brothers. Hello, Danny, and everyone. Just jumped on for a few minutes, catching the Hodges family. Thank you, Miss Becca B. Danny, what color was the car? It was tangerine orange. That thing had a motor in it, son. Look at here. I outrun every car in Dublin. I about got in a bunch of fights about it too. Tammy got where she didn't like to ride in it. We'd just be going out to eat, and there'd be somebody messing with you. I'd pull over. The car was so fast it was scaring me, y'all. And instead of telling them the car, I was scared of the car, I would get mad and like be about ready to fight. Actually done that quite a few times. I knew the car would outrun them, but that car would unnerve me because it was one of them cars that would get sideways. It wouldn't just get sideways. If it's sideways, you could hold it. It would fishtail. Right on up to 60 miles an hour, I was just scared of it. Then my brother told me that car was going to be the death of me. So that bothered me too, but I would near about just get in a fight. It was a Daytona with a big wing on the back. They made them, they used to race them at NASCAR. And they made NASCAR quit. NASCAR made them quit racing them cars. NASCAR, I was fitting to have to walk off because they cut their music on. NASCAR made them quit racing them cars because they couldn't no cars keep up with them. They would blow everything away that was on the track. I'm talking about NASCAR. So they outlawed them cars. All right, next question. Howdy. I remember all that. I remember all that. My brother was doing that. You know, it was down here. My my brother was he had a girlfriend, and that girlfriend had a young. Yeah, he was in the Cub Scouts or Boy Scouts or something, and that man was the groundskeeper down here, and they messed with them youngers and went camping and all that all the time. Then they was doing that marching thing. And my brother was like me, y'all said he was worse. Hey, Chris, right up here in front of the camera, just say hey for just a minute, all right? He said he would. This, oh, this boy here, he used to work with me, y'all. He had all the women like. I'll walk out there for just a minute. All you gotta do is, hey, I know you don't like the camera.
No, I ain't too fond.
So here's Chris, y'all.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Sportsman Club.
And I ain't gonna crowd him up, y'all. I know he don't like cameras.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Take it easy, Chris.
All right, you too, Dad.
I already know he don't like cameras, y'all. He don't. He's. Well, he ain't as bad as me. Danny, do you think your life would be different if Tony was still here? No. No. I know he influenced me when I was young, though. I do know that. The drinking and all that. I probably wouldn't have never drank or smoked cigarettes, but see, he done all that, see. I think that. Hey, Jenny, I love you too. I was looking for a car. Tony, I was young. I went to the bank, me and William all, we used to do all that stuff. And William still does, but he kind of ain't in the hot rod thing. He's in the old truck thing now. But I went up to the bank. I was young, y'all. I went to the bank and talked to them at the bank and told them I was looking for a car. And you know, if I found one, would they loan me the money? And they said, yeah. They told me they would loan me the money. I was in my, you know, I was probably 21 years old. I was probably 21. Okay, Becca B, I have a question. I don't understand how you can sing anyone's music while it's playing, but can't listen to it on live video. They don't hardly nobody understand that copyright and stuff, Becca B. I'll explain it to you. When we do them concerts, you can already expect it's gonna be copyrighted. There ain't no way around it. You won't make a penny except for super chats. There's actually three important things. Now, I know how to take the copyright off, but it takes me a little while to do it. You can go back and watch that concert now, and me and Steve, we make the money. Now, I've got it cleaned up. But that guy that was in that boat a while ago playing that music, YouTube has computers that's listening. They listening to what I'm saying. They know what you typing. If that guy would have been playing a song, according to how clear the music is. And see, that music was pretty clear. and it would have picked up that copyright. This whole video that I'm making right here would belong to whoever had that song. The whole video. And then there's such a thing as a copyright strike. That's what you got to be careful about. The strikes. Now, Grandma will freak out, but there's a difference in just a copyrighted song and a copyright strike. Strikes is what'll get your channel took down. I actually know more about what I'm doing than it might appear, the music-wise thing. I know a lot more than most people know. Yeah, Tony, my brother, he what you call took somebody else's medicine. So somebody had some powerful medicine, and he bought it or something. And it's the first time he ever took it. I can't remember the name of that medicine, but it's something you can overdose on real bad. And I think that I told Grandma, but she didn't think so. I said, I know exactly what he done. He took some of that medicine. And took about 30 minutes to get him awake. She got him woke up and everything. I know exactly what he done. He took some more. Might have not done it while she was standing there, but he took some more. I just know from ESP, y'all. I usually can figure everything out. I try not to. I got where I try not to figure people out too much, because people don't like you to know what they thinking. So I started trying to quit that, figuring out individual people. And I didn't do it on purpose anyway, but anyway. And I ran over there and gave him aftermath resuscitation and all that. Took him to the hospital. He didn't never wake up. It wasn't pain pills. I can't remember something about it, but it's something to do like methadone or something like that. There's a lot of people die from that medicine that he took, because there ain't no second chance. So a lot of medicine, y'all, you can take it, and if you take too much, you might get sick or something like that, or you just might, be loony for a while. But that particular medicine is like real bad about people overdosing. The people that take it know about it, but the people that don't know about it, them's the people that they overdose. How long ago was that while Cody lived with Helen? Oh, no, Cody didn't live with Helen. Cody was little. If Mom was watching, she can answer that. But, man, I guess he might have been about like
Well, I want to send a postcard.
maybe 5 years old. Yeah, I know. I know about it, Glenda. I know a little bit more about it. No, he didn't do it intentionally. I just sat here and explained it. A lot of people overdose from that medicine because they don't know that it'll kill you. That's a medicine like they make you go in there and they make you go and they have a talk with you about that medicine. I mean, I don't think the doctor sits there and does it, but he probably does too. But they make you go and like sit at some kind of a meeting and tell you about that medicine. Then, uh, I'm like trying to figure out what's going on here. Anyway, that's enough about that. Y'all know. Danny, what kinds of fish in the river? There's every kind of fish in here. There's mullet, catfish, red breast, all the panfish, what they call panfish. We call them brim here. But up north, people call them panfish, I think. We got all types of them, and then mullet come from the ocean. Last time we was here, we seen a sturgeon out here. A big old long sturgeon. The water was low, and it was clear, and I know what the sturgeons look like. I've seen them in the river before. He was probably about, I guess, 6 foot long. It's an ocean fish. Yeah, I seen that about your word about your son. Boy, that's tough now. That's really tough. That's really a tough thing. About what about your youngest? And see, I drank and stuff, but like, I wasn't a drunkard all the time, y'all. My youngest didn't never, my youngest didn't ever see me drinking, 'cause I went 20 years without drinking anything, you know. But what I'm getting around to is, do you do them like the preacher does his daughter? And then they grow up and wild as a hellhound. And that don't mean every one of them, but y'all know what I'm talking about. What do? I, I actually think myself that you gotta let them grow up. But I also think like you kind of need to keep them close to that church. And Tammy had them youngers in church. Now, that daughter I got, she is just a bigger Christian as Tammy to this day. Her husband is a deacon. I think I like catfish the best, Jeannie. Them catfish, Jeannie, y'all. Jeannie, she sends us food. Uh, Sometimes she might send it 2 days, and then sometimes might wait a week or so. But she sends us these plates. Usually it's most of the time whenever uh, are we busy. She'll hear Tammy say we busy or something like that. But them plates she sends, they real good. Uh, so Tammy done that, y'all, and I used to go with her, and uh, stuff like that. But like, and I like brim too. I like the brim fishing too, the panfish. I like to eat them. And them crappie, there's a bunch of people like them, but that's just something I ain't all that crazy about. But I'll eat them. I'll eat them. Hey, hey, there's a lot. Yeah, you know what? It ain't as busy here as it was yesterday, but Boy, it's one truck right behind another. There's another truck behind me. Yeah, hey Thelma, there's a lot of people on here that's in them same shoes. Maybe not necessarily the same thing. But there's a lot on here that lost loved ones. Yeah, I like the catfish pretty good, y'all. Hey y'all, I've that land right over there across that river and this side too. You wouldn't believe that I've walked every inch of it. I've walked every inch of it. You know, not covered every inch, but I've walked it. You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't eat golf. Yeah, I cook sometimes, though. Tammy ain't no real big cooker. Yep. And, y'all, I had a part of Stephen too, y'all. Stephen and the girl, Stephen and Christina, they was with me all the time, y'all. That girl, my girl, she, used to go with us to work. And she would work and everything, and then she started getting up around 15 years old. And somehow or another, I could just tell she didn't need to be out there. And I started letting her stay at home. Stephen, he kept going with me, but that daughter, she's like a real good help, you know. Like she's athletic and she's tough. And I don't know, just one day I just realized that she didn't need to be out there. Matter of fact, whenever I realized it, I took her home. Stephen, another man, was out there arguing. It's a guy. Stephen hadn't been doing it a long time on his own. You know what I mean? He's working for me, but then there's a guy that worked with me that had probably worked for me 10 years before. Stephen, you know, Stephen and that guy was fussing. Christina got mad. And they was fussing about what was the best way to do something. And Christina she's like Tammy, she'll get aggravated. And I seen how aggravated she was with them. I said, Christina, go down there, get in the truck. As a matter of fact, it was me and Marlboro, man. We went to check on them, see. And I got her in the truck and took her to the house. And it's hot. Man, it's hot. But your youngins will work hard like you will. Some of the people that do this stuff, if you get out of sight of them, they'll quit working. Here's Lee again. Look what a nice truck Lee got. And that's his big old camper up there that I showed yesterday. That's his big old camper. Hey, I hear you, Sandra. Hey, Loretta. Hey, Judy. Hey, Barbara. Hey, April. Hey, Yankee Daddy. Hey, Yankee Daddy, if you want to ride down here, man, you can ride down here. Like, I don't know about the rain and all that, but I do know that we'll be setting out fish, baiting them lines up Steven's out there doing. I do know we'll be doing that. You know, unless it's raining, but let me tell you something, Yankee Daddy. I want to get this straight. I want all the women to know this too. The one that come, you're not always going to see me. In other words, it ain't a hide or nothing like that. It's just, I'm not active all day long like Steven. It ain't like that on purpose. When you see me out there in that boat and all that stuff, it's when I feel like doing it. You see me making a video at night, it's when I feel like doing it. I don't like being on no schedule. I do stuff whenever I get ready to do it. If they going out in that boat, if I'm not ready to go, I won't go. But whenever I get ready to go, I'm ready to go. And I won't go out there and hang around, 6 or 7 or 8 hours fishing like what they do. You figured about like a ball game. And I'm telling y'all, you think about this, y'all. You go to a ball game like a professional ball game or football game or whatever. Man, if you do 2 or 3 hours, I mean, yeah, you've had enough. I mean, I have. 2 or 3 hours. And then, let's go find a chair. And that's how I am, y'all. So y'all women that come and all that, don't say, well, he's avoiding us. I just do like what I want to do all the time. All the time. That's what I do. I do like I want to do all the time. If I get ready to go out and eat with them, I will. If you don't see me with them, it's because I don't want to be with them. Hey, these people ask about me all the time. As a woman said, where you always at? She said, I don't never see you. She said, and I look for you. Like going through town. It's 'cause I ain't there, y'all. I drive different vehicles. I guarantee you, y'all. Tammy calling and see what she wants, y'all. Hey, Tammy. Are you just getting out of church or something? Okay, but before you leave the house, call up Stephen or Phoebe, they in the boat, and find out if Stephen wants you to bring anything. Bring the Tylenol too, Tammy. Okay. Well, just come on when you get ready. But I think Stephen might want the barrel from the house, but just call him up and ask him. Oh, all right. All right. Bye-bye. Let me tell y'all something, y'all. This ain't me being big-headed. As a matter of fact, that's what I hate, y'all. I can go right up there in that crowd of people, and everybody will all come up there and start talking to me. And I sometimes I like to just sit there and listen. I don't mind doing this too much right here, what I'm doing. Then people won't walk up here because they see what this camera and all that. But I don't like to be crowded. I don't like for Tammy to crowd me. I don't like for Stephen to crowd me. I don't want uh people to get right up under me and in my face. Hey, I don't know what happened to his truck, but he's got 2 trucks. He's got them both down here. Well, y'all, if I go to the karaoke, it's the same thing. If I go to, well, I don't go to the bar no more, but I used to go like once every 8 years, I reckon. But it's the same way there. And I just don't like to be in the crowd. Oh, any woman that comes, any woman or man that comes, yeah, that's what you can expect. Tammy, my family knows all that. You the same way, Marta? Yeah. My mama knows it. Oh, it's not actually I got an ailment. I don't think it's an ailment. But I draw people, y'all. I draw people. I can't help it. I draw people. Well, when I was doing that mud bogging, it was all right at first. Then like 100 people was going. And just as soon as somebody walk off, somebody else walk up. Just as soon as they walk off, somebody else walk up. Just as soon as they walk off, somebody else walk up. And I mean, some people like that stuff. I don't like it. I kind of like just want to sit there and look. Just like what I'm doing right here. Just sit here and look. Hey, I don't mind talking to one person. But I don't want to be talking to a crowd all the time. Stephen knows it. All my close friends knows it. Edwin knows it. He's the same way. Edwin's the same way as me. Hey, Edwin moved, y'all. Let me tell you about this. You can ask him about it sometime when he comes in here. Here comes somebody hauling the mail. Oh, it's 2 boats. So Edwin, y'all, he right where when he got married, he lived where he was living. He lived where he was living. And he's right there kind of close to kin folks, and it's people would walk down to his house, and every time he turned around, somebody's knocking on the door and all that. And he don't want to be messed with nobody, y'all. He don't want to be messed with nobody. He made him a place back there in his back room. He's got his TV, he's got his laptop, he's got a fan in the window because he smokes. He's got his Coca-Colas in there. His wife knows it. He knows it. His old family know it. I know it. He stays off to himself. Hey, he don't mind his wife coming out there and all that, and sitting with him and aggravating him and all that. But he don't want the whole neighborhood doing it. I know that y'all got to understand what I'm saying. and he moved. He bought him, I don't know how many acres it is, but it's a pretty big place. Got him my house like this, back off away from the road pretty good ways. And there you go. You don't want to be messed with. It's because you're a Leo, Dan. Hey, it might be. I actually believe in that horoscope stuff. I read a book one time that I couldn't believe how the book was saying how everybody was, including me. Did you know, y'all? Did you know that there are certain horoscopes that will move from one state to another? And then there's horoscopes that want to be home all the time. And, one of them, I know, I used to ask people what their horoscope was. They didn't know what the hell. They didn't know what the heck. But Evan's a Cancer. Christina's a Cancer. They hang around the house. They ain't somebody that rambles. And like Stephen, that book says that he's secretly jealous. Secretly jealous. I've asked him about it. He said, "No, I don't believe it. I don't believe that. I believe he is secretly jealous." But that's what the book said. It didn't say jealous. It said secretly jealous. I have my own space, or I become aggravated. Yes, ma'am. I understand there, plain for soul. Hey, y'all, I can walk up there, a crowd of people, and it ain't just a minute. They all right there standing around me, and I can't stand that. I can't stand that. I am Taurus and a loner. See, I know a Taurus too, April. He's smart. He likes to be by himself. And he's fun. I tried to call you this morning, Kathy. He's fun when he's fun. When he's in a good mood, he's fun. But when he's in a bad mood, go get in your car and leave. Because I've just about jumped on him 4 or 5 times, I can tell you that, but about his mouth. I'm talking about a long time ago, me and him, we a lot alike. Hey, County boy, how you doing? Let me kind of see if I can get caught up on what's hard-headed. I'm a Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Thelma, is one of the ones that's up to move to another state. A Sagittarius, in a heartbeat. They will pick up and move to another state, a Sagittarius. I know a good many of these signs and a good many of the people. And I've seen a bunch of books that's just bull. And even the guy that's Sagittarius, I'm talking about, not the Sagittarius too, the bull, Taurus. He said he didn't believe in that stuff. He says he thinks that they just print stuff that could fit anybody, but he didn't read the book. I read the book. I was outside, Danny. I just saw it. Yeah. Tammy told me you called this morning. Hey, Wilkes County boy, what sign are you? Yeah, everything's doing good there, County Boy. Hey, Bootsy. Hey, I'm a Sagittarius too. Danny, you are a Leo. What month is your birthday? July the 30th. I'm gonna try to seal this. See if it gets gone. If you stand up here, somebody's got some kind of band going or something. You might not. The computer might not pick it up, but loud and clear. Heard that, did you? Look. My Maserati, the 85. I lost my license and now I drive. You know, I seen a Maserati when we was up there at the lake. I'm glad I didn't see that man standing there with his hands on his hip. I'd have said something to him. You ain't got to worry about. You ain't got to worry about saying something to me. All you got to do is just be standing there looking at me like I'm crazy, and I'll say something to you. Danny, mine's August the 3rd. We both Leos. My hubby and I were both Leos. Everyone said I will either love each other to death. I was already thinking that before I read it. When I read the first part of the sentence. You know what mine and Tammy's horoscope says, y'all? That book I'm talking about. It says we don't have nothing in common. And like there's some signs, like just what Glenda was talking about right here, y'all. I really need to get off this because I guess it ain't all that interesting, but there's signs, y'all, that like they'll fight like cats and dogs, but then they'll also love one another that same way. Hey, Candy Boy, let me tell y'all something. Y'all, I can sing a little bit, but it's just been a long time since I even tried. And I got my I got to pull the microphones out and all that stuff. See, I got all that stuff, you know. I know how, well, I liable to even be the inventor, of the music thing, but I got it all out one day and then we done a live, me and Tammy done a live at home and then it just got put off. I actually give up on trying to get me and Steven to see. But I need to, like, sing, do it YouTube live unlisted, and just see what I sound like. Um, Libras are pretty smart. Yankee Daddy. Yeah, I might do that sometime, Sandra. Oh, Libras are balanced. Yep, that's right. Jody, cool cousin. My best friend is a. I've, I bought some of them books. I don't know why. I got, well, I do know what started. My daddy believed in that stuff. But I actually seen some books uh, that was just wrote for anybody. anybody could be that. But you know, like the the cancer. Hey, I know for a fact they like to be at home. They don't they don't like to ramble. Oh, I sing every Friday night. I bet you do, Kathy. Oh, let's see the Virgos. Oh, it's it's been 30 years since I read the book, though. Only remember so much. All the men got their women down here, ain't they? I was thinking about something, y'all. Sometimes I think about stuff to tell y'all. Sometimes I just get on here and talk. But I went camping that day. Uh, somewhere down south. And it wasn't all that far from Savannah. And I was drinking. But I figured I wouldn't drink nothing until I got there because I don't like that drinking and driving thing. I'm I'm against drinking and driving. Well, I was by myself. I had $5,000 in my pocket. I really did have $5,000 in my pocket. That bartender woman, she said, "Hand me that money." She took it. She gave me $100 or something or another. Took it, put it, folded it up in the envelope. Every time I was there buying beer, I was pulling $5,000 out. Drunk, drunk. And I was sitting around there. There was, I somebody, I leaned back, I threw my arm out there. There was some girl sitting behind me facing the other way, and I threw my arm across the back of her chair. And, that's what making no man or boyfriend or whatever. He said, "Hey, you got your arm on my girlfriend's chair." I said, "Yeah, but that's my girlfriend." And then I started laughing. Hey, I made them mad, y'all. Get a load of this. I mean, I made a woman mad too. They all mad. What I think? I want her. She said, "Hey." I said, "Listen here, mister." I said, "You see all these women walking around in here? And you think I would want her?" Everyone, she got mad. He got mad. They all got mad. You think, hey, he could jump out there if he wanted to, y'all. If he wanted to, he could. Oh, let's see what's happening here, y'all. I've done a ton of stuff like that, y'all. When I made her mad, told me I would want her. Let's see, I don't see no questions here, y'all. I see y'all chatting a plenty. I was down there hey y'all, I tell y'all where I was at. I was down on River Street. Yeah, I mean, It's my fault for laying my arm. I mean, she was sitting in the chair facing the other way, but I was just propping my arm. I do that all the time. And she didn't say nothing but when her hook. So, bruh? Yeah. They about cut bait just as good as they will live fish. You need to, if you want to catch a big fish, you need to put a big hunk on 'em. Then that was me. Hey, when I'm telling you, the thing about me sitting there, I wasn't even thinking nothing about it, y'all. You know what I mean? I had me a Tammy at home. And I was standing there, the Tammy get there. No, she don't. Y'all, Tammy knows me, y'all. Tammy knows me. Tammy lives with me, y'all. She knows that stuff ain't in my blood. The woman thing ain't in my blood, y'all. Ask my mama about it. She's the one told me. Matter of fact, she's the one told me. That's why all the women like me. Long, long, long time ago. Yeah, I did tell him, Jenny. He's asked me about it. I guarantee you, but I guarantee that guy knows exactly who I am. I don't know you. They all know me down here. You won't know it till you get to talking to them. I was down here talking to a guy. He's over there cleaning fish. Man, I done in there talking to him 30 minutes, like telling him who, telling him my name is S Hodges and all that. He wasn't letting me know he knew me. I said, man, send me a friend request on Facebook. And his wife was there, and I was talking to her, and we was all talking while he was cleaning fish. Couldn't find out we already friends on Facebook. He knew exactly who I was. And I figured out he knew who I was because he asked me about the antennas. What I do for TV when I come down here. So I knew he knew who I was. Hey, I don't know nothing about no tarot cards now. The only thing I know is what I'm saying, and I actually believe that book. Well, y'all get what I'm saying. There's one thing I want y'all to understand, and it's something I've thought about before. People like me, you hear talking, cutting up, got all the girlfriends, all that. Them ain't the ones you watch. Them ain't the ones you watch. Y'all understand that? Oh, y'all Tammy knows me like a book. You know, I talk to some of y'all gals sometime on the phone. Not all that much, but I do. I hadn't been lately that much. I talk to my niece once a week or something like that. A lot of times, whenever I am talking to the gals, they don't know it. But I got it on speakerphone, and Tammy sitting right there in the recliner. They never even knew it. They never even knew it. I'm pretty straightforward, y'all. If a woman walks up that boat ramp in a bikini, I will put both of my hands over my eyes. You know, I told y'all before, I'm pretty straight fella, but I am a man. A woman walks up that ramp in a bikini, I'm gonna look at her. If she got blonde hair, I turn around and look when she walks on past me. Oh, I can call you anytime. It seems like, I used to talk to some of y'all gals a little bit, but it seems like I don't have that much time no more. Yeah, Tammy loves me. And also, y'all, say you always talk on speaker too. Yeah, I hear you, Kathy. Uh, yeah, when I talk to Kathy, y'all, which ain't that much, but I have talked to her. Uh, like you ain't just talking to her, you talking to her and Tim, cause he's listening. Let me see what Glenda's saying. Glenda's half a chat on here, y'all. Danny, sir, nowadays you don't know who to trust now. Things mean nothing anymore. You call me to Danny's. You call me to Danny anytime. Hey, I do that sometimes. There was a woman I was calling every now and then that, I talked to y'all about her before. It seemed like she's kind of fragile. Like, about exactly what she should do. She's real smart. Sometimes being real smart can be an enemy. Uh, Being real smart can be an enemy. But I have just enough of smartness about me that I'm all right. And I have just enough of common sense about me that I'm all right. I'm not one way or the other, to a whole lot. Well, it might be the common sense thing a whole lot, but yeah, yeah. Hey, and you believe me too, don't you, Linda? I'd cover my eyes. Yeah, you keep it. Hey, Glenda, you're always keeping the chat going. I promise you that. Man, I woke up this morning. I, which I actually kind of went on to sleep last night. Matter of fact, I was asleep whenever Tammy and Steve and them come back. And I woke up about 5:30 and looked at the clock. And got on there, and I knew Steven was late, but I went on back to sleep. Caught him at the tail end. He's about to get off, so I missed about all that video. Hey y'all, let's see. Y'all hit the like button. You know what? There's one thing. Hey, there they are. There's one thing, y'all. That I get on here and I talk to y'all, and they don't mean people hit the like button and stuff. That don't mean everybody. Tammy, she went to church, Gladys. Uh, I'm involved with this YouTube stuff, even when you don't see me, more than you think. More than you think. More than you think. Grandma was doing all that the other day. I got on there, she had 3 live videos. I got on there and figured out which wasn't live. I fixed her thumbnail, changed her title. Got her straightened out. And that video's doing pretty good, that road trip she doing. It's doing pretty good. Y'all see Stephen and Phoebe? I'll try to see if I can get them to come up here and sit down. Now, Stephen Lively gonna cook them fish. He was supposed to do that on live. So let me tell y'all, I know a lot of people like will just listen to me that not quite got their mind made up. But it matters it matters if you're loved or not. It does matter. Jeannie done already hit the love button. It matters, y'all. At one time there, y'all, I was kind of staying away from the cameras all the time. But then I noticed everybody's audience retention went down when I got off of them. You can be fooled. You can be fooled. But I noticed when I got off the videos, everybody's audience retention went down. So I noticed that people will watch more and when I'm in the video. But it ain't always so easy to tell everything, y'all. That's why I say, at least once a day, you should tell me you love me. Come on up here, Steve, for a minute. Instead of me trying to figure everything out, y'all, you should just tell me you love me. Sit down here a minute, Steve, tell us what's going to happen.
What going on?
You have to watch this tabletop. It rocks back and forth.
Yeah. Well, we got 13 lines out.
Good. Is that all y'all done, Stephen, is do the lines?
Yeah.
We
found some 20-foot holes.
Push down.
I'm glad you fixing that wobbling thing. I can't even.
My God. That's just aggravating, Danny.
I can't even hardly put my arm up in for this table rocking back and forth.
And it don't rock no more, blood, true love.
Got it.
That's what. I'm a problem solver.
Stephen, I've been talking to everybody. You gonna cook them fish in a few minutes?
I ain't planned on
it. You ain't?
Not in the next few minutes, I hadn't.
Oh. Sandra said check your emails too.
Danny?
Huh?
There's plenty of huge water moccasins out there today. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, there's always plenty of water moccasins out there.
Yeah, but I'm talking about big as a stinking arm.
That big around.
Oh,
right
man.
every side we tying a limb, he's like, oh. So we let him have that log.
Help me.
He needed it more than we did.
That's what I said.
Yeah. We let him have that one.
I told him, I said, go get some sunscreen on him. Look at him.
He's winning.
He got it figured out, ain't he?
Hey, Yankee did it. He told me a spark plug blowed out is what he told me. When he got back.
Yeah, I popped the hood and looked. And I got coils on top of my spark plugs. It blew it, slam out the hose.
It blew the spark plug out or the
I don't
coil?
know. It was too hot. I know the coil ain't on it no more.
On the pick. Holy moly, Batman.
Yeah.
Is it running?
Barely.
So it's a lot like mine then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you thinking about doing,
Look
Steve?
at him climbing the limb. He's ready, ain't
He is busy.
he? What am I doing?
No, I want to know what. It ain't. I want to know what you're doing. The women on here want to know what you're thinking about doing.
It's killing time. It's killing me.
I blame it on the women.
Hold on.
Actually, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I ain't even thought about it.
Dog.
Hey, son, your mom's probably gonna be ready to eat.
Eat.
She's used to eating.
Look, I'm like, I have all intentions of cooking fish, just not when you asked in the next 3 minutes.
I don't care, son.
Like the plan is to cook the fish, like
Eat the fish, and then catch more fish.
it's time to get it ready, and then we got to get bait because we ain't got but 3 more bait.
3.
Y'all didn't try to catch none.
No, no, we've been.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, all we've been doing is putting lines out, finding deep holes.
We got I'm talking about handing him 20 foot, and it's like, this is shallow.
Did y'all try to hide the lines?
Pretty good, because I think there's 2 we can't even find. Counting the sinkers, counting the weights, and there's 2 we can't even find. So, yeah, we did pretty good.
Well, y'all, when you put these lines out, you need to try to hide them. The only reason I was asking about the fish, Stevens, you done told them.
No, I'm gonna cook them. I got them ready to cook. You said, are you fitting to cook the fish now?
Well, I was just talking about, I wasn't necessarily talking about right this minute.
I don't even know what time it is.
It should be kicking
1:30. I guess it is time to get ready.
2 o'clock. I was good getting.
Y'all gonna catch some bait while I cook the fish?
Hey, look, I'm up for anything, except long as don't do with goats.
Hey, you got plenty of time
I mean,
for us to go up there and catch the bait.
You can catch them right there.
I know I
Yeah.
can. That's what I catch them the other day.
Yeah, need it.
Crickets.
Did Tammy call you, Steven?
She did.
Huh?
She did.
You need to tell her to get Dina to come down here and then let them go down there and catch some fish.
That be winning. That's what I'm talking about. Just park up there. That's winning. There's a ton of boats out there, and we didn't see them. We only seen 2 boats the whole time we was out there.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I was gonna tell y'all, but y'all went up the river anyway. I don't know why most people put bush hooks downriver.
Yeah.
A lot of people go downriver whenever they put in there. I don't know why.
Because everybody hangs out at this sandbar down here.
Yep.
There was 150 people on it yesterday.
Was it?
Yeah.
Probably.
What in the world was they doing, man?
It was just all
Sitting in the water.
park, boat by boat by boat, all the way down, having a party. And there I was riding, fishing,
Killing time?
killing time.
That's my tent. Now, if you tell me that wouldn't be nice, look at that stinking dog.
Mm.
Huh?
They even got room for your ham sandwiches.
Ham, the whole ham. Look at that 350 counting down.
Hey, I go along with that there, Southern
Twin
girl.
blades. Shit,
Man, you ain't gonna believe it.
love it.
I tell you something about Tammy,
My,
y'all.
my fish cooker's on the boat,
At your house?
Mm.
I told you I'm
so I
not
gotta
gonna
cook
get
them
more
in the frying pan.
weight. Hear me?
Hmm?
I might have to go home and get more weights. I got a whole box of them.
I got weights.
Oh, okay.
We need bait, and I need to be working on that.
Now, let me tell y'all something about Tammy.
Chris said he come to me. He
If you
told
see
me
her
he-
ain't
he
acting
did
right,
go this
something's wrong with her.
Memorial Day. Clocks Hill for him. But, ain't we kind of got an engagement thing this weekend? Like me and you?
We talked about doing something.
Yeah. Without telling anybody what we're doing. Me and you got plans.
Let me go get this lined up, what I gotta do.
Okay.
You know, hey, I can go get you fish cooking. What you think you got one? Danny Fish Table.
Okay, thank you, Steve.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Same like him.
I was just looking at Phoebe over there. I'll try to show y'all. She's got on cowboy boots and short pants. That's a Georgia girl, ain't it? actually looks pretty good with the cowboy boots and the short pants like that. I ain't never thought of that, y'all. Short pants and cowboy boots. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. I was explaining to y'all about. Y'all made me have to get in and figure out that I am loved. And don't get me wrong, I know some of y'all love me to death, you know. But there's actually a lot of people that watched it never say nothing that, y'all know what I mean. You know, like you ain't sure. You ain't sure. But how we if you want to ride down here, you and Funny Frog want to ride down here, come on down here, man. We all can eat some fish. If you waiting on an invitation, Howard or Funny Frog, you just got one just in. Uh, Edmund Higgs, if you listening, you ride on down here. Monique, if you want to ride 5,500 miles, you come on down here too. Any woman or man that wants to come down here, we at the Sportsman Club. They got a Holiday Inn 4 miles from here. You know, y'all are used to. Hey, Fever, come over here and show me your boots. Show us your boots. Hey, they got a Holiday Inn 4 miles from here. And I told Tammy to quit buying all the groceries when we come down here because the cameras on that side, Fever. I do like the boots and the short pants. That's a new look for me.
They're a little raggedy because I use them a lot.
Uh-huh.
Can they see them?
Yeah. Is that a new thing, Phoebe, the cowboy boots and short pants, or is that your invention?
I think that's my invention. I don't think other people would do it. It's a lot better than tennis shoes getting in the water. You gotta worry about them.
Yep. Well, them boots are fine. If you like that, you never know what the young folks are doing, y'all.
Never know
Hey.
if there's gonna be a snake coming again.
That's right. Yeah, I know you's coming back to them. Let's see, too much going on tonight. Okay, I got you, Howard. I seen you sent me a message on Facebook and everything. I don't say much, Danny. I enjoy you on videos and appreciate all you do. Thank you, Carolina girl. When I go to Mama's, I try not to talk too much, you know, but I'll be honest with y'all about something I think. It might be right, might be wrong. Grandma already knows what I think. I actually think there's a lot of viewers on Mama's channel that don't like men. I actually think that and believe that. Man, that's one of the reasons I don't say a lot that when I go on her videos, and a lot of the reason you don't see me on there, you know, I mean, I don't go. They don't, I don't think of, you know, I'm not talking about y'all, but there is a pile of people, and they know about Tammy and Danny Hodges, and they know about Coffee with Steven, and they know about Stephen Hodges Live and all that. They don't come, y'all. That's just what I think. Might not be right. That's just what I think. Is Steven single? Steven is single.
Here you go. There's the coil.
Man, I thought you the spark plug was stripped out, Steven.
There's the spark plug.
Yeah, it didn't strip out, did it?
No, it's bent though. Look at the prong.
Oh man,
But the spark plug goes down in there.
that might not be good, Steven. That tip bent down like that. That might not be good, son.
Well, I'm gonna miss her when I get home. I told you, it blew the plug. It blew this out of the motor. Like when I opened my hood and looked, this was arcing. So it ain't a gasket manifold. It's the air coming off the top of the piston.
Oh, his friend single. Yeah, Stan single. Yeah, Stan single. See who that was asking that. I don't understand that name there, but yes, he's single. And I see Dove there. Now that's something there that I seen it a minute ago, and Steve was up there talking, and I want to answer that. I definitely like. Let me read that first. I definitely like you, Danny, and was on Mama's channel before yours, in fact. Yeah, I know that, Bootsy, and I know a lot. I know that a lot of y'all come from Grandma's channel. So when I say that, I don't mean every person, but there's quite a few that won't come, that watch her regularly, that won't come to our channel. I really thought they might come and watch Tammy, but they don't even do that. Yeah, Stan single. Stan ain't got no girlfriend. But this other one right here, y'all look at that comment that Abel. Danny, they think y'all have stopped Helen from doing her crafts. Yeah, yep. We don't tell Grandma what to do. I've tried to get Grandma to go back to her. I tried to get her to do a little bit. I have tried to get her to do that. And I say so to her more than I talk to Grandma, y'all. And I've actually explained it on my night videos that, like, she don't think along the lines of you helping her. She thinks along the lines of me doing it, and me holding the camera, and me if she has to go get something and the camera sits, she just don't think like that. And I know everybody don't understand. I kind of wished I could explain it to people on her channel. You know, and I know all y'all go over there and watch Grandma. But I'm talking about the people that we never see. Their lives is simple. And she can talk all day long. But then you get her where she's doing 3 or 4 things at one time. Then live now. She's doing 3 or 4 things live. uh, it it ain't no longer simple. You see, it ain't no longer simple. She can stand up there. She can talk. She can go around there and plant stuff. She can do that. But like as far as trying to do a project and thinking and all that, and then the so uh so see here y'all, when y'all looking at an edited video she doing, and I wish y'all would help me tell them people, like when you see them make a comment about her doing the arts and crafts and all that, when she's filming, you know, the old way, when she's filming, she liable to stand there and be doing something 15 or 20 minutes without even speaking a word. But see, you don't know that. Y'all don't know that because she edits it out. So it looks like she's just standing there dancing and just a working, and that's what y'all see. But she's editing it out. Where she's standing there looking and like got to go get a paintbrush. She's editing all that out. And I know it just looks wonderful and everything, her old edited videos, but y'all know just as good as everybody what she went through editing the videos. I've seen her crying more than once, one time. I've took her videos and finished them up before for when y'all never even knew Danny Hodges existed. I've took her videos and finished them up, uh, 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 ripped them down, and loaded them for her because she done got to where, like she did, you know, it's like being lost in the woods. If you lost, you lost. Somebody say, you ought to not be lost, but you can't help it. Oh, I could just walk over there and I wouldn't get lost. You don't know. Thank you, Miss Sandra. Yeah, that's right, Glenda. That ain't too good. You see that being over spark plug, that tip of that spark plug being over, that ain't too good. Yep, and well, you know, I know y'all all love Grandma. I do know that, and I appreciate it too. It means a lot to her, y'all. She talks about y'all all the time. I said, let me tell you about my new spinner, Grandma. She said, yeah, I like that. But, oh, let me tell you about you two. Yeah, uh, I don't say that to her. But I think that COVID took a little bit of effect on her. But the biggest thing is, like on these lives, y'all, talking is what she can do. But if you sitting there doing something, Steven's the same way. Y'all see how he does when he's doing something. That's a lot of times like while I go out here and get on this video, and you don't realize that you ain't talking that much. But a lot of times that's why I'll go jump in there. So I'll tell y'all something I figured out a while back. Pretty good while back. You know, these lives this stuff is kind of new. The lives of stuff's kind of new. And I told Mom and I told Steve and I told everybody, I said, there is a way. I said, I'm telling you, YouTube knows of when you do a live video. I said, they know. I'm talking about when you finish that video, I said, they know whether that's a good video or not. I said, YouTube already knows it. And I figured out how they know it. I figured out, it took me a little while, maybe a couple of months to finally come up with how does YouTube know a live is a good live? How they know that's a good video when it's over? They don't have to wait 2 or 3 days to know. They already know whether that video is a good live or not. They already know it. And let me tell you something. When they know that live is a good, hey Lily, what they know when that live is a good live, they'll, let me see what Tammy wants. I'm gonna finish telling y'all about it. Yes, ma'am. Hey. He says he's gonna cook in a few minutes, Tammy. Yeah. Okay, man. I mean, if he ain't on the ball in a few minutes, you can run up there and get us something. Ain't no big deal. All right. All right. Bye-bye. And this is something for all the YouTubers that go live. I know a bunch of, we have a bunch of spin-offs, y'all, a bunch of people that go live and stuff. We have a bunch of spin-offs. So I'll tell you what to look for. At the end of the live, and let me backtrack, make sure I got all of the bases covered before I move forward. YouTube knows whether that's a good video or not. The better that video is, the more they will put it in front of YouTubers' face to watch. If that video is not good, that video won't get out very much. But if that video is good, they'll spread that video to all of y'all that like this kind of stuff. They know who you are. It's not a secret and it's not luck. They know who you are. YouTube knows who you are. And they'll take these videos and put it right in front of your face. Don't mean you'll click on it to watch it. But they'll make it where you can find it. And there is a way that YouTube knows whether it's a good video. All right, now that I've told you that, at the end of this live, it'll show. When I get off this right here, you don't click done. You click OK in the end of live. And there's some stuff just wrote up there. You watch. You look at, don't worry about nothing else. You look at the average view duration. The average view duration. You look at your average view duration. And it'll say how long the average person watched. And that's how YouTube knows whether that's a good video or not. It's just that simple. There ain't no other way. Likes don't have nothing to do with it. Comments don't have nothing to do with it. Chat don't. It actually might have a little to do with it. But that watch time, that viewer duration, if it's low, y'all, that video ain't gonna get spread. I didn't even see that little youngin sitting in that boat. Look down there, y'all. Sitting there just as quiet as a mouse. I ain't even seen her. So, hey, that's it, y'all. And that's something that I pay attention to. I don't think Stephen, I mean, he might look, he might not. But I look. And I know when a video's a good video. And I know when it ain't so good. Most of the time our videos do pretty good. We have the problem we have is our videos stepping on one another. See now, like what I mean by stepping on, Stephen will be live in a few minutes, y'all, and he will step on this video. I actually try to get Stephen when he goes live in the morning time. I said, son, don't put your video right under Grandma's video. You know what I mean by putting it right under? That means get off at 9:30 and then she's got a video at 10. There'll be 500 people over there watching his video. When she goes live, there will be 500 people watching Stephen when Grandma goes live. That's the reason I think her audience is down, her live audience. I'm sitting there at the house, I'm looking at that stuff. And I understand almost everything. I understand when this video right here gets through, there'll be 300 or 400, 3 or 4 or 5 or 600 people watching every 60 minutes. And then when Stephen picks up his camera and goes live, that number will start disappearing. If you do a late night video, if I do a late night video, yeah, I'm fit to get off in a minute, y'all, just telling y'all a few facts. If I do a late night video, that thing will go all night long getting views. Pretty good views. But when Stephen cranks up at 6:30 in the morning, the views will start dying down. And he actually does that to his own self. So when Stephen goes live at 10 o'clock, there'll be 400 people watching his video. A coffee in the morning. 400 people an hour. When he goes live at 10. So he actually does it to himself. And we do it to one another. Grandma don't step on our toes. And I always try to wait, until late in the afternoon. Till later in the afternoon before I put a video on top of Grandma. We're talking about putting a video on top of somebody or putting one under somebody. So I always try to wait. But I know a bunch of y'all live people. I'm fitting to wrap it up, y'all. I know a bunch of y'all live people. Y'all, really and truly, a lot of the live people only watch lives. That don't mean everybody. Nothing I say never means everybody. But a lot of the live people, they ready to go in 2 hours or an hour. They ready to go again. Bring it on, the more the merrier, So y'all, that's how I keep everything straight. And I tell Grandma, tell Stephen, tell Tammy, and tell y'all. A lot of stuff I ain't told y'all that I know, but if you watch, you'll hear me saying stuff every now and then. Say, well, Danny, why don't you just make a video about telling us about YouTube? Hey, it ain't a video telling about YouTube. Ain't the majority, y'all. I promise you. Me talking about YouTube is not the majority of people. People that ain't got a YouTube channel could care less. Now, it don't mean everybody. Nothing never means everybody. But I can sit over here and go live at night at 7 o'clock. This is what you do on YouTube to make more money or whatever. It won't get many views, y'all. That's how it is. At engaging, Danny, you need to understand you are awesome at engaging. Yeah, thank you. Abel. Let's see, make sure. Yeah, that's Abel. Now, y'all, that's it. That's the YouTube thing. I don't like for Steven to run his video up under Grandma's video. I done told him that 2 or 3 times. He says the time gets away from him. And it does. It can do it easy. We done been on here, y'all, 2 hours and 15 minutes. The only thing is my butt can tell it from sitting up here on this concrete bench. So, I don't mind getting stepped on too much myself. I don't mind it too much. Just like when Stevens gets ready to start cooking them fish, y'all, I don't care if I shut this camera off and he goes live right time I shut it off. Matter of fact, I like for him to do that where I can tell y'all, hey, Stevens fitting to go live. And I'm telling you now, I think he's going to go live in a few minutes. Stevens about broke me up from saying what he's going to do, y'all. He really has. He's about broke me up from saying Stevens going to do this and going to do that. I want to tell y'all, we don't always get the super chats, but sometimes, most of the time we do. We appreciate the super chatters out there. It makes a difference, y'all. There ain't much money in this stuff. But if you get some super chats along with the views, it'll make a difference. Sometimes the super chats will be more than what you make on a video. You know, one last thing. You would think, man, this video right here is getting 500 views an hour. So I say, man, just imagine if I make a nut. Yeah, bud. Okay, bring in, let me see it.
Ever seen somebody lose a fish and then foul hook a minnow?
So you caught a minnow?
Look, I had a worm on it.
Oh, man.
Foul hooked a minnow.
Hey, that's what you call doing it right there, ain't it?
Yes, sir. It's a good minnow, too.
Hey, Dove, baby. Hey, Dove, let me tell you something.
Oh, yeah.
I know that most people don't have the extra money for super chats. Hey, I mean, believe me, we all understand that. We don't want nobody pulling money out their pocket and sending it to none of us. Money they need. There's people on here that can stand it, don't bother them. So that's what the super chats is for. The people that don't have the extra money, we don't want your money. We don't even want it. Okay, so hey, that's that, y'all. I mean, we appreciate it. It helps. Steven spends a lot of money, for y'all, especially Steven. We appreciate the people. The people's important, y'all. You can have the super chatters and you can have the moderators and all that. You can spend $10,000 making a video, but if you ain't got the people, you ain't got nothing. You ain't nothing without the people. And that's what you that can't afford it. That's the one thing you can do. You can watch that video. You can wait till it's over. You can go to that concert and let it play. You can let it play. You can start it at the first. You can let it play. It's got plenty of ads on it. I done took the copyright off all of our videos. YouTube ain't in the video business. They money making business. And they like for you to watch them ads. That's how we get paid. That's how YouTube gets paid. It's the ads. That's how it is. Hey y'all, I'm always gonna tell y'all a bunch. Every time I get on here, I'm always gonna make you laugh. I'm always gonna make some people say, I don't know how Tammy puts up with him. Hey, I love y'all. Steven, hey, Brian. And I do try to catch everybody on the comments. I ain't been looking to, when I'm talking kind of hot and heavy, I don't always say, read the comments. You know, it's hard enough trying to concentrate thinking. I love everybody. And I do, y'all. Wasn't so much in the beginning, but yeah, we all know one another. I know y'all's personality. Y'all know one another's personality. Y'all know just as good when somebody clones somebody's name and you say, that don't sound like them. Y'all are pretty smart people. So I'm going to tell the whole Hodges gang and all the angels, the sweet angels, I'm fitting to get off here. I'm stand up and rub my butt. This old bench is getting pretty hard. Then smoked a pack of cigarettes. There's my tablet. That's Steven's tablet. Hey, y'all, and man, you never know. I mean, I might be live again tonight. We kind of, well, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm kind of trying to keep y'all up to date on everything. I know that a lot of y'all like to just watch the lives and sit back and drink your cup of coffee. Hey, y'all, Big Daddy loves you, even the men. I love the men too. Hey, y'all, we'll see y'all next time, and I don't think it'll be long. Y'all be looking out for Steven. All right, we'll see y'all.